Plötzlich ist es Februar und ich bin auf dem Weg zum Flughafen nach Costa Rica. Ich kann es kaum glauben, beziehungsweise noch kann ich alles glauben. Bin mir sicher, wenn ich da ankomme, wird es mir erstmal unwirklich vorkommen. Being a content creator and also someone who loves sharing their journey, of course I went into this thinking that I would share my journey in real time and like document little clips of me talking about my experiences during the day. But of course, I mean, it was a retreat, so what ended up happening, of course, I retreated and I was processing everything in real time. So here's just a few pictures of the very beautiful surroundings that we were in, which were the perfect container for this very transformative and deep experience. And then we'll get to the what happened and why and how and what later a little bit in this video, but also in more vlogs and videos to come. Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited to be chatting with you guys again, and also a little nervous because there's been so much change over the past week. Like, this won't be the video where I catch you up on everything, I think. I don't know, who knows, but just to like give you the where I am right now. I'm obviously in Sweden, as you might have guessed from the footage. Because I realized during the retreat that I went on that I'm probably gonna make another video about that one. It was really, really intense and really, really good. And obviously you don't spend thousands of dollars to go on a retreat that you know is not one of those feel-good retreats, but one of those where you are hit with reality, a reality that you have created for yourself. And I just realized that there was so much fake about my life, and it was because I was being disingenuous, like never going for, or hardly ever going for what I actually want, but always going for what I should. And that creates a very different life, and one that does make you very miserable at some point, or I mean even worse than miserable. And I decided I can't do that anymore. And at the point when I decided that, then it was really, I could suddenly see all the things that I wanted that I had suppressed before, and one of them being living in Sweden again, which, I mean, it's kind of crazy that I feel such a strong connection to this place, and I tried talking myself out of that for 8 years. That's like a long time and feels like what a waste, but at the same time, when you do realize these kinds of things, it doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that you're going for it now. And so I realized the house that I'd been looking at for a couple of weeks, that I thought might be my like vacation home or something, I realized no, that's the exact house you want to live in. So I actually booked what do you call it, MV Sting, a tour of the house. And it was kind of funny because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to write to the real estate agent and like see when we can make an appointment and all that stuff. And when I went on the site, there was an appointment already put out there for tomorrow, Sunday the 16th. at 10:45, so I just signed up for that. And then instead of going home after the retreat, I just went to a friend and like took a shower, and we had a talk, and she drove me back to the airport to go back to Sweden all in one day. So yesterday was a really long day where I just yeah, came back to Frankfurt from Costa Rica and then booked another flight in the evening to go to Sweden. So right now I'm at Arlanda. I arrived here late last night, or not late, like around 12. And now I'm going to call my friend who I still have up there in the area. Actually, my ex-husband, we're still friends. And that was also something I was like, yeah, talking myself out of that. Like, I was keeping out a lot of the real connections that I have with people out of my life over the past years, because being with them would always like kind of create a rub where I would feel that something I was doing wasn't right, which it wasn't. And so it feels really good to be able to like go back and not go back, but like have those connections again. So I do want to see if he is home this weekend. It's really interesting how I haven't been able to, and I haven't wanted to either, to like strategize so much and make plans like 20 steps ahead. I'm very much in the now. Like, I had the thought to, oh, I want to go to Sweden, check out the house now, but I didn't book the flight to Sweden then. I booked it at some point when I arrived at the airport in Frankfurt, when I got it's like I get this spark, this like, now you're doing that. And then I do that, and I don't make that mean anything about the steps to follow. And it's like, so that's why I also haven't booked the train yet up to Sundsvall. So it's like, and it feels like it makes sense, because with every choice you make, the pathways of what could come after, they change. And so you can't, like, when you're taking this step, you can't also decide on like step 5 further down the road, because every step in between would like give more options to more ways of doing things. But anyway, I feel like this is getting kind of abstract, and I'm all excited about going deeper into all this. Like, I feel like I can see so many patterns, and that is something very abstract, but I feel like that I can actually explain that, and I enjoy that. And I'm looking forward to, I feel like I'm gonna have like a bunch of videos with like aha moments from the retreat and what they're about and what it means, because I feel like a lot of it applies to not me, but to what all of us are doing, living our life in shoulds instead of wants. And yes, I'm really excited about this and to share more with you, but for now, let's get moving. Okay, so let me tell you about how the house tour went, because that was actually pretty intense and really interesting. I'm sorry about the angle. I'm at the train station here, and I have a feeling like the train is gonna be delayed, but I don't feel like getting out the tripod because I'm in my head about it. So apologies for the weird angle. Don't mind. So yeah, the day started by me waking up thinking I'd overslept, and we'd slept through the house tour and had missed it. And then I just got the feeling, whatever is going to happen today, just know that everything is fine and it's going according to plan. You just have to trust that this is exactly what it needs to be right now. So we were actually taking a pretty slow morning, and we knew, we were going to have to leave around 10 to be there at 10:45. And it became clear pretty fast that that wasn't going to happen. The whole time I felt, but it's fine as is. We're just gonna, if we get into the, but we should rush because we're gonna be late, then that's gonna be more of a problem than going with the flow that is right now. I think the train is coming. And so we left, and we were already late, so to say, but we were talking about how there may be so many reasons for why this actually was, who knows, maybe the real estate agent was having problems getting there on time, or maybe there were other people at the tour that, I don't know, needed the attention first or whatever. So then suddenly I had to go to the bathroom, so we had to make a stop, and I could tell the whole time I could notice within myself how before I would have been oh no, we can't do that now, we have to get there on time. And so we didn't. We went and took a pit stop, and we did end up getting to the house by the time that the tour would have been over if it had taken place, because we arrived there and both of us got the sense that nobody had even been there today, nobody had even been waiting for and missed us coming or something. So I called the real estate agent, and it turned out that he was at home in bed with a really high fever, and that he actually had tried to reach me, but since my phone has been off, and to be continued, there's the train. And it was really a good thing that the real estate agent wasn't there that day, and that I hadn't gotten the message about the viewing being canceled, because honestly, when I was there standing in front of the house, I had such a physical reaction to just literally being in the place that I had kind of imagined and fantasized about. And it was just, when something seems too good to be true, but you're in it and it is true and it's real, it was just too much. I wouldn't have been able to handle a physical viewing of the house with more information coming in than just what was already going on. I could my friend, he was walking around the house several circles and measuring all kinds of stuff and considering all kinds of things. I was totally unable to. I mean, of course, I saw the house and it was beautiful and it touched me, and the nature it's surrounded by and everything. So it was perfect as it was, and I'm so looking forward to the actual viewing. But this was really, it couldn't have been any other way. So I'm so thankful that I did follow my inner guidance, and it just was one more thing that proved to me this is how I want to live. This is what I'm going to do as much as I can. And what you're seeing here while I'm talking is just clips of Sundsvall, the next town that's nearby that I really love and where I've already spent several years. And it's so good to come back to this place that I love and see that it's still there, and that I actually can come back, and it wasn't me hanging on to the past, but that I really truly love this place, and this is my place in the world, and I'm so looking forward to having that chapter there, and I'm so looking forward to sharing the journey with you. Of course, I'll share more about when the actual viewing is going to take place. It'll be at the beginning of March, and I can't wait to share that with you, and know that you're in my heart, and I love you so much, and I'm so excited for how this YouTube channel is going to be so much more interesting now, and I hope we still connect, and I'm looking forward to those of you who are just finding this channel through these new videos. And if you feel like supporting me on this journey, then you can do that in several ways. One, you can like the video to give the algorithm the info that this is something that people watch, and of course subscribe to my channel. Let's see if we can hit that 1,000 subscribers so I can monetize, and it would really be a dream for me to be not just a content creator but actually be a paid content creator, and you can help me by subscribing to the channel. know that it would mean so much to me to have your support. You can also support me directly financially if that's what you feel like. I created a Patreon, which I'm including below, and I'm also including my PayPal info in case you don't want to commit to like a continuous subscription but make a one-time donation. All your support is much appreciated. I'm so looking forward to sharing this journey with you and hearing all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section. See you there.